podcast started. That's how it works. That's how my phone works.
This could be like a trial.
Yeah. Sit back. Oh my titty. Holy. Actually look good today. Guys, I haven't looked so good in a while. My bad. Sit back, relax, and take a nap while I do a little yap. Guys, this is...
Sorry, I think this video is going to look like it's going to be upside down.
I can flip it.
Okay.
It's not that big of a deal. She's messing up my intro, too. Like, guys. Hi, welcome to episode 4 of the podcast. This is probably going to be one of the shortest podcast episodes ever. Because I blame her. We're in a car, guys.
We were enjoying food a little too.
Yeah. So, hi, introduce yourself.
My name is Casey. I'm a student at Wheat Tech right now. First semester. I knew of Jared for many years, but this is the first time we ever said a word to each other. I was having a class together.
Okay. Guys, before the podcast started, I do want to say that Casey was saying that I wasn't popular, even though she just admitted that she's known about me for years.
I never said you were. Okay, it's different being unpopular and then being new of.
I think that's kind of the... What do you guys think? Put in the comments. Anyway, first question. So we've talked about this many times, but like, you're studying currently for cosmetology.
Yes.
But you've also talked about doing forensic
well, now it's more leaning towards tech and
computer
science.
Okay, computer science. Okay, sorry guys, my bad. So yeah, computer science. Tell us why.
I plan on transferring after my 2 years and earning my cosmetology certificate. I plan on transferring to a different school for I don't know how long. And I'm still debating what major I want to study. I just want to do something completely different. The school itself doesn't matter, but yeah.
I disagree. The school itself does matter. It depends where you go. Anyway, I'm going... Well, I don't think I told you guys, but I'm planning on transferring UNCG. Anyway, we're in the same ACA class, and ACA is like a transfer class that like helps you with success, blah blah blah. Point is,
I thought it was just a class a lot of freshmen take.
You don't have to take the class. It's like, it's not mandatory.
Yeah,
well, it is mandatory, is it, for transfer students?
I don't think so. I think it's more just like a class that gives credit. Cause you know how like a lot of things you do.
If it gives credit, it only gives us what, 3 credit? 2
credit. That's why I was like, oh, she's making us do a lot just for like 2 credits.
We're currently writing an essay about 3 principles that we excel at. Mine is like self-awareness, or gaining self-awareness, employing interdependence, all that stuff. I was gonna ask, which one do you think you're the best at?
I would say gaining self-awareness, but not related to school. I could gain my self-awareness like at work.
Give us an example.
So it's like, you know, if you're off track, you go back on track, you know what I mean? Like if you get off course, to come back. With school's not for me, so I can't say much for that. But at work, one thing's for sure is that I can... A lot of times, like, since I work as a host, it's hard to, like, well, it's not hard. It's actually pretty easy. It's just, like, there'll be times where you have a customer who demands a booth. And sometimes we don't have a server for a section, or we're on a wait for booths, but we have table opens or the bar and all that. So they'll be like, oh, can I get this booth instead? Or, I don't like this booth. Can we change to a different booth? It'd be like that. And it's really hard sometimes because it's just like there be days, let's say you're having a bad day, and you're just like, bro, I'm not trying to deal with this. If you don't just sit down and eat your food, it'd be like that. But I think you should gain self-awareness when it comes to dealing people up with that. You know, controlling your emotions is a very big, important thing, because you're not trying to give off like negative energy or attitude to like newcomers to your restaurant, or like leave a bad review. So.
Yeah, self-control is really good. That's something I kind of lack too, because like I just say stuff to say stuff sometimes, but it is how it is, because like sometimes you can't really use, like when I speak, I'm not a think before you speak kind of person. I'm more like, if I really want to say something, I'm gonna say it. It might not make sense, but I'm gonna say what I'm thinking, and then it won't make sense, if that makes sense. Exactly.
No, they're not making sense.
That exactly is why I lack self-control, because again, I don't think before I speak, guys. But one thing I do excel at, one of the principles, employing interdependence, I guess. I don't know. I kind of spoke up to Kelsey in class because I was like, "Oh, hey,
What's mine?
you." I said Kelsey again. I meant Casey. Why did I say Kelsey? Who am I thinking of?
An L friend.
Chat. Who is Kelsey? My bad.
L classmate.
Anyway, at least I talk to you.
You can't defend yourself.
I can defend myself. I can defend myself.
You just said my name.
Like I said, I talk before I think.
You called out
I speak before I think. I speak before I think. Okay, you spell your name Kasy, and I remember that because that is how I remember names. I need for them to spell it out so I can remember their name.
You need to see it spelled out.
Yeah, like I need to.
I can't remember
spell it
names.
out.
I'm so bad with names.
Spell it out, like spell the name out, and then it'll help. I promise. That's what I do because I can't. It's hard. It's so hard, especially being popular. Like you got to know so many names, so many people. You know, it's not easy. It's not easy. I promise. I promise. It's not a glaze. It's more like a self-appreciation. You know, self-esteem. You know, you weren't very.
What are you trying to say?
Spoken.
I'm not
in
spoken.
In high school, if that makes sense.
Just because I'm an introverted with people I don't know doesn't mean I'm not loud. I can be loud.
Yeah, you can be loud, but
What are you trying to say?
you can be loud, but it's one of those cases where like you're loud in the wrong situations. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I think we all do that though.
I for sure do that.
But besides that, like we low-key been chilling, guys. We're writing an essay right now. It's kind of mine is going good. You gotta finish. You gotta finish.
How about I start asking questions?
Oh, that is not how the podcast works. But okay.
What kind of podcast is this?
So I asked the guests my questions. Okay, you're asking me questions. Get to know more about Jared, guys, I guess.
What is your morning routine?
Wake up, shower. I can't wash my hair in the morning, guys, because there's a whole thing about breakage and all of that, and I'm honestly, like, my head hurts thinking about it. I already wake up at 6. I don't want to go back to waking up at 5. Well, it was hell.
I have a good thing we should talk about, a good topic.
Okay.
Let's talk about urban legends.
Ooh, like skinwalkers or stuff?
That's not really an urban legend.
Okay. Example.
Have you ever heard of the Japanese woman who, her name is, let me actually look up her name, but long story short, let's say you're walking down the streets of Japan and you see a lady with a mask approach you and she asks you, am I pretty? And you answer, yeah, you're pretty. She takes off your mask and she reveals a horrifying face. She has these 2 long, terrifying scars. Not even scars, slits that goes from the side of her mouth to her temple and like like in front of her ear, and she asks you, "Am I pretty now?" If you answer yes, she kills you because you're lying. Because she can tell if you're lying. If you answer no, she kills you. Because that's rude. You know, like, you shouldn't say something like that to a person with a square.
So it's a die situation?
Almost. If you want to survive, you have to confuse this woman and say, "I don't know," and leave and walk out. And then she will be confused and she wouldn't approach you or attack you.
What if you're like, your shoes are untied?
I don't think people would be in the right mind for I mean, think about it. You have this lady, tall, slender body.
I like tall girls. No, let me stop.
Long black hair. You know, like a typical Japanese woman. Ghostly, paley skin, and like a big scar that goes down across her face. Mind you, these scars, like when she opens, you could see like her mouth.
Now,
like,
question. How long do you have to answer this question?
You don't have long. Well, you have to answer right away. It's
do you think I'm pretty? Like, is there like a?
Okay,
is she just gonna
do that? That is terrifying itself. Like,
no, is she gonna like? Is she gonna like kill you if you don't answer in time, or is it more like a?
She will
oh
if
shit!
you don't answer.
So chat, this is one of those times where you gotta BS, right? Now, if you're not, no, hear me out. Now, if you're not used to weird situations, or you're just nonchalant like me, right? I'm a nonchalant.
No, you're not.
I am nonchalant.
No, you're not.
I'm nonchalant. A lot of people can tell you I'm nonchalant, right, Mick? I know you're watching this. Anyway, point is, I'm nonchalant, and because of that, like, I'ma just be like, "What's that behind you?" Dash.
That's not nonchalant, but okay.
Hey, look, as long as I play it off, it works. If it works, it works.
If anything, I'm considered nonchalant compared to you.
If I'm being so real, I'm probably gonna say yeah and then die, if I'm being honest. However, I don't know, the mental fortitude somebody has to have to just be, you know, and be like, I'll get back to you on that.
I've only surrounded by nonchalant people.
So I am nonchalant.
No.
You just said you're surrounded by nonchalant people.
Why do you assume that's
me? There's two people in this car right now. You, me. I'm nonchalant, chat. She just said it herself.
Look, you're adding, like, you're assuming things. Anyways, okay, do you have an urban legend in mind?
An urban legend.
By the way, let me see what her name was.
Rumpelstiltskin. I don't know.
Do you know about it?
What? I kind of heard about it, yeah, but I don't know anything, like, too well about it. There's not a... Like, I don't think I know a lot of, like, mermaid, like, sirens. Does that count?
Yeah. A name... The name of this lady, it says it's called... What if I say coochie sucking?
The monster's name is Coochie Sucker, guys.
Coochie Sucker Anna.
Coochie Sucker Anna?
Yeah. I don't have like that Japanese.
Coochie, bruh. Coochie. You said sucker. It's sake.
Coochie Sake Anna.
Coochie Sake Anna. Coochie Sake Anna.
She's called a slit mouth woman. A malevolent figure in Japanese urban legends and folklore.
Folklore, yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, skinwalkers. That's folklore.
Do you believe in Bigfoot?
No.
Really?
I do not believe in Bigfoot. I believe in ghosts.
Neither do
I can even believe in aliens, but I do not believe in Bigfoot. There are certain situations where I feel like one day a bear was just standing on 2 feet and they were like, is that a man? No.
I think that's how Bigfoot went around.
Exactly. Like, I don't think Bigfoot is one of those situations where like either people were just trying to get a rise out of people, or they actually like misinterpreted what they saw. So no.
Okay.
This is weird. I've never been asked questions on my thing. First of all, what's up with these playing cards in your dash?
I just have them. I mean, I have a picnic blanket. A steering wheel cover that doesn't even fit my steering wheel right now. I also have a blanket. Like, I live in my car low key. I don't.
I would too. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I would. Do you believe
in like giants and stuff? Like, in the past, we had like big people that were considered giants, like twice our size.
Dinosaurs existed, so I think I don't think it would be.
Speaking of the dinosaurs, so there's a rumor that the T-Rex wasn't like a reptile. It's a chicken, like a really big chicken. I totally see it.
I can too.
But I feel like I still don't think it would add up though, because if you really think about it, the arms are just too small to be anything, if anything. So I don't know. Like, that always confuses me.
Evolution is weird.
Really, very weird.
You know? Like, I think if a T-Rex is a chicken, then bok. Like, you know? I can say like a... like, I don't know. It works in weird ways. Like, alligators or crocodiles, whatever.
I for sure would see it if they were like dinosaurs.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure they did exist. Like, back in the day, they were just a lot more, I don't know. But do you think that we shrink over time, like evolution wise?
I think we are getting shorter.
Yeah.
I think for sure.
Like, I think that's probably the whole giant situation, where it's like, if they did exist, it was probably like
we just got
way
smaller.
back. Exactly.
And I feel like that does make sense, although there's like barely too little to no proof. But
I mean, you exist.
Girl, we're the same height. What are you talking about?
We're the same height. I'm 1.5 feet taller than you. No, I'm not a foot and a half.
What is difference?
I'm not 1.5 feet. I'm more like 4 or 5 inches. It doesn't matter though, because still, she's short. Anyway, I do think that over time we shrink, and that's probably like that whole situation. Like, do you think we're gonna get to a point where we're gonna be so small that we would be considered giants?
No, I don't think like that.
No?
I think we are getting shorter, but I think we're not shorter as in we're shrinking. I think we're getting shorter as in we're getting more deformed over evolution. Like, yeah, we're getting shorter, but we're getting fatter. If that makes sense. We're looking more compact.
She's talking about me. She's talking about me.
I'm saying we're looking a little more compact.
So, like, guys, like Ice Spice.
What does Ice Spice have to do with it?
I don't know. She bad. No, I don't know. I'm joking. I don't know. I wanted to say that because when you said like we're getting
compact,
thicker. No.
What do people misunderstand about you most?
What do people misunderstand about me most?
What do you think people misunderstand you before they meet you?
Before they meet me.
Like, what would they automatically
Everybody
assume?
says that before they meet me, they're like, oh, I thought like I'm a loving person and I care to learn more about people, right? People were like, oh, I didn't know you would like care, you know? Because like there are times when
what kind of people associate that says that? Like, that's so sad. Why would they say that?
You heard that? You heard that? I'm talking to you. No, like genuinely, there are people who would literally be like, oh, I thought you wouldn't want to talk to me. Oh, I thought you wouldn't want to be friends with me. No, like, You exist. You're a person. Let me get to know you. What's up? You're cool. Hi. That's why I started talking to you too. I'm like, you're a person. You exist.
I think I said the first word.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
I pointed at you and I said, what are you doing here?
Oh.
Yeah. I said the first word.
I think they're not, because I heard the bell ring.
I better not have.
They're
Guys, we're outside of high school. We're outside of... I'm joking.
We're at high school, yeah.
It sounds weird saying that, though. You can't really say that.
We're like near our school.
Yeah, we're near our old high school, but...
We wanted to get food and everything was right beside it.
Yeah, so, and now we're filming this goofy podcast. All right, next question.
Given the choice of anyone in the world, who would you want as a dinner guest?
As a
dinner guest?
A dinner guest?
Yeah.
Kevin Hart.
Okay, what would you say? What would you talk
Dude,
about?
me and Kevin Hart would be laughing, trolling each other, bro.
You think so?
I think Kevin Hart is the perfect dinner guest to just be like, what's up, Kevin?
What would you offer him for dinner?
What would I offer Kevin Hart for dinner? Are you kidding me?
That's gonna be his first impression of you.
Oh, that's so true.
If he comes over for dinner.
I would order Kevin Hart.
You would order food? So what if he was expecting a nice home?
Then I'll cook something.
Dinner?
I'll just have
Do
to
you know how to cook?
YouTube. I know how to cook most things. Yes.
What?
So the best category that I have is breakfast. I can make a mad good quiche and like other things like, you know, eggs, bacon, grits, sausage, pancakes, waffles. Name a breakfast thing and I can probably make it. But if we're talking about dinner course, there's a select few that I do know how to make. And out of those select few, what would I make Kevin Hart?
All right.
Low-key tacos.
Okay, that's a good one.
Tacos could go
You
mad
should have just
hard.
said tacos from the start. What's the weirdest food you've ever tried?
Tried?
Or you've ever
The
eaten?
weirdest food that I've ever
What's the
eaten.
weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
Oh boy, that's actually hard to think about. What's the weirdest thing I've eaten?
What? Not okay. How about
Poop. No, I'm joking.
Ew. What is the nastiest thing? I should say that.
I'm joking.
What's something that like you
Brussels
tried
sprouts.
and you?
I'm D1 Brussels sprouts hater. I don't care. You can season that thing.
I could eat it.
No.
I don't like it.
No, I can never eat Brussels sprouts ever. You will never catch me eating Brussels sprouts unless I lost a dare. That is the only reason I'm eating Brussels sprouts.
When I was younger, there used to be like this piece of, I don't know, I think it was a heart of either a duck or some type of animal, some livestock, and it was the nastiest thing I've
You
tried.
ate an animal heart?
Well, obviously it wasn't raw, it was like cooked, and it was in
It
soup.
doesn't matter if it's raw.
I was very young, so I think it was like a one-time thing.
Oh yeah, I ate a decayed corpse of a chicken. Like what?
I didn't say that.
No, I'm saying like that's how it be.
That's how it sounds like.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking? Transformers.
Oh.
You know when they transform?
Yeah.
That sound. That's what it sounded like when you started up.
I feel like there aren't any movies that can top Transformers. Like I feel like they put so much time and quality to that.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Is
Is
Transformers like your favorite movie?
They're like one of my tops.
Top what? Like 5?
Top favorites. I have so many. Yeah.
What's your favorite? Like, do you have a all-time favorite?
No, I can't remember it because I don't.
Okay.
It's been a minute since
My
I've done.
all-time favorite movie, guys, is Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. It's the most goated movie of all time.
Now that I think about it, I don't watch movies like that. Like I do watch them, but I completely forget.
Makes sense why you like Transformers so much.
What happened? What the show is about? what the character's name is. Like, I would completely forget about everything.
Yeah.
But I would be like, oh yeah, I've seen it. And I remember if it was good or bad. But that's it. That's about it.
I will literally watch anything that is a movie. As long as it exists, I will watch it. I don't know. I'm not like, I can't say I'm a big movie person, but like if somebody tries to put me on a movie, 10 times out of 10, I'm probably going to watch it. Like the Conjuring series.
I would watch it.
Those have been
I would watch it alone, low-key, too.
They were, hell no.
I'm the type to watch like weird shit like that alone.
If I'm watching a horror movie, I want to watch it with somebody else because the mood isn't as scary as watching it by yourself. Because you'll exaggerate things.
Last Halloween, I was like having a whole movie marathon all by myself downstairs in pitch dark living room, bright ass TV with like horror movies back to back.
Favorite horror movie?
I don't know.
Mine is Sleepaway Camp.
You know, I've been wanting to watch the new Smiley movie.
Oh, Smiley?
Smile. Have you ever
Smile
seen
too.
Smiley?
No, I haven't seen Smiley.
It's
oh my God! Wait, I think I have.
Like
so long ago. He's like it's a white
bag?
mask
No.
or no. It's like the eyes are.
It's like a potato bag.
Yeah.
With a smiles. With a smiley face, literally.
I actually think I have.
Yeah.
Oh my God! You just unlocked a fucking memory. Yo.
Have you ever seen the Bye Bye Man? The Bye Bye Man. Yeah, that's the name. Look at that ass.
Bye Bye Man.
It wasn't scary, but there was a traumatizing scene at the end.
All right, we might need to switch locations. I can pause it.
That's fine.
You sure?
What are you gonna do? Knock on my car?
Yeah, be like, is that Jared? That's how popular I am.
That's the weirdest thing that would happen. No one's gonna say that. They're gonna be like, who the fuck are you?
No, I promise, bro. I'd be paranoid when I see people too. That's the thing. I just don't want to be seeing people. Like, I know that man right there. I'm being so serious. He's on the basketball team.
The short one?
Yeah.
I could tell. I could see it.
Guys, look at the way she was staring too. That's what I mean when she be judgmental. Also, guys, Casey is
the best driver in town.
Oh, that's not what happened. First impression of you driving, we almost crashed in the first 5 minutes.
That's because
I'm a bad driver.
people don't know how to drive.
Oh, people? Oh,
yeah.
Guys, I want you to realize people means Casey. Casey's a human being, so that includes her.
There's a lot of cars.
There is a lot of cars. Oh, look at we
That
almost just.
That wasn't me. Okay, I have a question. What is the most absurd advice you were ever given?
What is the most absurd advice I've ever been given?
What's the weirdest shit that you've been told that you're like, this is my advice for you? And you're like, what the
that
hell?
I've given or that I've heard?
That you've given. No. That you heard.
That you heard. This is a hard one to think about, guys. I'm not gonna lie, the hardest or the weirdest advice that I've been given is probably like, it's either relationship advice.
But what relationship advice?
I've been told that if you want to get into a relationship, don't be yourself. I'm being so serious. Somebody told me that. Somebody has told me that. But there's probably dumber advice. There's probably dumber advice that I've been given. But off of the top of my head, that is what I can give you right now. If I'm being honest, probably one of the dumbest things I've been told is probably from my friend Samantha. No offense, but Samantha, if you're watching this, you literally give the most atrocious advice. Like, some of the stuff that you say is so stupid that I can't even remember what you said.
Oh, okay, I have a question.
Alright, what's your question?
What's the biggest lie you've told that miraculously didn't get caught? That's a good question. I done so many stupid shit, bro.
Do I do this? Do I say this?
Do you lie?
Bro, in middle school, I was a motherfucking... I would lie nonstop.
Dude, I lie so good to anyone.
I do too.
To anyone and everybody's mama that sometimes I believe the lie myself. I'm just like, I am a professional liar.
Alright.
If there's a job out there.
The biggest lie. One of the biggest lies that I've told I'm gonna say two. So one of them is that I have a metal plate in my back. So I made this lie about this kid who broke my back. He didn't break my back, but I definitely was bro. Like I probably should have went to the doctor about it because I was feeling it for a week. I did not have a metal plate in my back. And if any of you still believe I have a metal plate in my back, guys, I'm sorry. No, I don't. It's okay, because it's not that I've forgotten to tell you the truth. It's that I'm so disgraced of myself for even telling that lie. And then the other one is that I have a twin.
And you never got caught?
Both of those were the same year, by the way.
When I was in middle school, I had to tell a lie to everyone. Obviously, it was seen through because at the end, okay, I'll get to it.
All right, go ahead.
So there was a lie when in middle school I had told everyone I was leaving, like I was leaving school, I was moving to Virginia. It used to be those dumb lies like that. I would sit there and be like, yeah, like I'm not gonna be here next week. Like this is my last week. Like I'm gonna miss you guys. I pull up to school the next week. And then they're like, what the fuck, Casey? Like, I thought you said this was your last week, good. And I was like, oh yeah, I did say that. No, I was just messing with you.
Those weren't even like good lies. That was like a...
They weren't good, but
well,
I had